Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Khaldun, for the introduction, and I would like to second thank everyone for taking the time to be here, and also for our wonderful team for making all of this possible. My name is Sari. I am the CEO of InCube Mobility and Supply Chain Solutions, so anything that's related to the solutions falls under my department. As Khaldun mentioned, we split the company in a way that each department can have its own specific focus in the certain areas that we're mastering in. And the area that falls under my domain is supply chain solutions and the mobility applications. When we started in 2004, we were very focused on bringing the newest trends, the newest technologies into the market. And as you can see, this is kind of represents what our motto was at the beginning. And as you can see, the customer name always appears on top. So we were always customer focused. We wanted to make sure that what we offer to the customers, what we supply the customers with, is something that helps their business, something that makes you more powerful in the market. We also try to always add different components that enhance our offering. So we started specializing in the supply chain domain. And that's where we got the best practices from different organizations and how to build our applications in a way that can be in line with the world best practices. You can see that today, currently, especially with the evolvence of the social media and the consumer apps, a lot of terms that kind of are old but are having a lot more hype that are in the trends now. And us as InCube, we try to always be in line with these technologies. So when we first started, we always focused on the mobility part of this. So we always thought, how can we turn your business into a mobile? How can we make all your transactions, all your processes part of your mobile application? And this was kind of always our focus. At the same time, making sure that the customer-focused strategy always applies. New trends and new things start to evolve, such as IoT, Internet of Things. So we started making sure that our applications are always applicable and always in line with the Internet of Things technologies. Other things started also evolving recently, things related to big data and whatever kind of integrates with those, whether it's database mining or, and then another thing came up with this, which is artificial intelligence. So our whole strategy is kind of doing two things. How can we build applications that keep up with you being as a customer in the middle and making sure that we make your processes easier, we make you generate a positive return on investment. At the same time, we always try to keep up with the world best trends and how the technology is evolving, whether it's artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things, and mobility as well. One of our applications, and this is just to demonstrate how we kind of put all these things together, is, as you're well aware, that we have a Salesforce Automation application, which takes your Salesforce, your supply chain in the go-to-market field, and we automate it and we optimize these processes. So we always look at the different parts of your businesses. What, as a customer, do you cover? Do you cover what we call a route accounting? You have people that go out in the field, they do the sales. How can we automate and optimize these processes in the route accounting? At the same time, we cover the different parts of the go-to-market strategies, whether it's the pre-sales, the merchandising, etc. The other part is that from a planning and execution point of view, how can we provide you with the tools that are necessary for you to be able to get an insight into your business? How can you, as top management, see where are my weak points in my operations? Where are my strengths in my operations? And this happens through us creating different tools that are related to reporting, related to how we manage your different processes within the back office application. At the same time, we started a bit spinning off from those technologies and creating a little bit of alternative tools that we see that are enhancements. So one of the things that we created is an enterprise mobile application where we can provide you with a tool that makes your life easier. Instead of you investing in your own employees to actually go and sell and take orders and deliver, we kind of try to make that rely on the customer's end. So as you can see, we try as our focus to kind of cover the full spectrum of what you need from a technology point of view. And this is an example of how we, as in InCube, we try to kind of cover that whole, every part of your operations in the technology part. The other thing is that we started working, every year we start to have some kind of an update to our roadmap. And this also falls in line with what we want to achieve, both of from the point of view, what can make your business better, at the same time, how is the technology evolving in recent periods. So we have the first phase of our new application is coming up in the Q4 of this year. And then the second phase is coming in the beginning of 2019. And as you can see, there are different features, there are different functions that we're introducing, and those are always when we build what our objectives from our applications, we always keep these two things in mind. How can we make your business better, easier, more profitable, and at the same time, how can we be in line with how the technology is evolving? So you're going to see that our application is completely moving to a SaaS model, where you as a customer, us as InCube, we can offer it as a software as a service. At the same time, the whole objective is that how can we turn your operations from the salesman being the salesman or the delivery person being the delivery person to actually our application and the software being your salesperson. So the software is going to suggest things, it's going to suggest what to sell, when to sell, how to sell it, and all those. The other important thing is that we really believe in not reinventing the wheel. So we partner with our great partners who are available with us today as well, and you're obviously welcome to speak to them and learn about how their packaging works. So we also package with different market vendors that provide us with these specific tools. So one of those is the route planning and optimization. And this is a domain that we've been successfully working with the company OmniTrax for the past 11 years in the market, where you can simply implement this tool as an addition to whatever InCube is offering, where you want to know how to distribute, where your delivery people need to go based on geography, based on priority of customers, based on all the specifics that are related to your business. So there's the planning parts of it, there's optimization, and also we integrate with the tracking bits of it. So you want to have a visual of where your trucks are, where they're going, the real lifetime update of what's happening. At the same time, we also have a strong partnership with HereMaps, who is the #1 market leader when it comes to digital mapping, and we use that intensively, whether it's for tracking purposes or whether it's for planning purposes. So whenever you need the tools that are related to digital mapping, you want to know the roads, how to go, how to drive, etc. We partnered with the #1 map provider in the world, which is HereMaps. Also, we have a strong partnership also when it comes to the full spectrum of supply chain. So that's why we partnered with JDA that kind of complement whatever we're offering. So for the whole end-to-end supply chain, whether you're talking about manufacturing, whether you're talking about warehousing, and even to the point where you talk about floor planning, you talk about planogramming. So what JDA adds to our offering is that they give us the world best practices when it comes to the end-to-end supply chain offering. Also, from a point of view of mobility part, so we also partner with Sautee, who gives us the ability to be able to be always connected. So the idea of Sautee is to be always able to have kind of transparency into your mobile devices, see what's happening, be able to support these devices. So all in all, what we try to do is kind of build our technologies in a way that can enhance your business. At the same time, it's with world trends. And from our point of view as InCube, we also partner with these very strong partners in the market. I leave it from here to my colleague,